So all the times I'm at the river or the lake, it's usually pretty nice and cool looking. Well, this is kind of how floody and big it looks and fast moving it looks after a storm. But just wait till we get a massive one and you see all the like giant logs and everything going down it. I'll have to bring you there too. But okay, I guess that's enough for an intro. Here's 10 thoughts about life. So thought number one, for me, it's really not about the money. Like, yeah, you need money to live, you need money to support a family, you need money to basically do life. But in all honesty, as long as there's enough that I can live comfortably, support a family, whatever, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I don't care about the promotions, I don't care about all the excessive schooling for masters, PhDs, all that stuff. I'm not saying those are bad things. For some people those work. But in my opinion, it's just not about that for me. And part of the reason is because there's just so many people who chase it. And like it still doesn't satisfy. And like if I spent my life like going to school for like 20 years and then like getting this top class job that I'm working like 60 to 80 hours a week, and even though I'm making a lot of money, it's like, to me, it's what am I doing it for? And sure, that may like work for other people, but not me. So thought number two. So you know how many people you probably know in life? That number can possibly eclipse 1,000. Heck, even more. And what do I mean by know? I mean by people who you've hung out with more than once. People who wasn't just a one-time introduction and then that was it, you never saw them again. No, I'm talking about all those people you've had real interactions with. And the ones that have kind of stuck around even if you've gone your separate ways. And why I say eclipses 1,000? Because I'm the crazy person that actually made a list at one point, and it had over 1,000 names on it. And the reason I did that was because I just wanted to put it in perspective is how much people affect my life. And you know, life is too short. Sure, you have your close family and friends, but then there are other people you never know that what impact they made. And sometimes maybe it's just one of those things, it's like you gotta call them up, you gotta go see them, you gotta hang out. Why? Because family and friends will be there for you when you're sick or when you're in need. Work, money, it won't. So in all honesty, call them up, get together, let them know how much you care. And hey, or be like me, drive 10 hours to Boston on a Tuesday and 10 back on a Thursday in the same week, just to see somebody. Why? Because those people are the people that matter. Thought number three. Sleep is one of the greatest things man has known. I know a lot of people will disagree with me because they want to get stuff done. They want to work. They want to do all kinds of things that they can't, and before they know it, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and they got to go to bed. But what sleep does is it gives your body a chance to restart. It gives you an excuse to take a break and chill, even if it's like 4 hours. And in truthfulness, it's just one of the best things ever. Just to crawl under the covers, lie on a pillow, and shut the world down for a period of time. It's fantastic. Thought number 4. Do something that absolutely terrifies you. And no, I'm not saying go wrestle a bear or go like try to catch a criminal with a gun. No, nothing like that. I'm saying things like conquering your fear of heights. Maybe go skydiving. Maybe try new foods. Maybe go into that dark cave. Surf on the water. Go deep sea swimming. Just something that absolutely is doable but terrifies you. Why? Because it'll open your eyes to like something new in life. And maybe that fear that was holding you down, you'll find out it wasn't really a fear at all. It was just holding you back. And I say this because as a kid I had severe anxiety. And I remember many specific things that anxiety kept me from doing. And to this day I regret it. And in a way, I guess that also now fueled my sense of adventure, my travel lust now, because what I let hold me down back then is now being unleashed. And so, you know what? That leads me to my next point. Point number 5. You gotta travel. And I mean, not just out your front door. Go see the world. Take a random plane ride to, I don't know, Madagascar. Just go explore. Traveling is one of the greatest experiences. It just like opens you up to new cultures, new things. It's fantastic to go see the world. And I don't say that lightly, because I can tell you some of the best experiences in my life were when I traveled. And that ain't a lie. That's 5. Fact number 6. Don't take the little things in life for granted. You know, they add up. They really have big impacts on your life. What I mean by that is something as simple as going out to dinner with a friend, or being able to enjoy a Saturday night in front of the TV, watching Netflix and eating whatever you want. Or maybe for some other people it could be just being able to walk in the forest, or even those little acts of kindness that people do. Those are the big part. And a little act of kindness can go a long way. And I fully stand by that. And you may think, well, yeah, sometimes it doesn't come around, but hey, I can tell you many times where I've done something expecting nothing in return, and my day somehow turned out to be 10 times better. So remember, the little things. Thought number 7. Never let the haters put you down. If you find something you really, really like to do, and you enjoy doing it, who cares what other people think? They're just jealous because they ain't good at it. Or they just like to hate, because it's what haters do. So, you shouldn't give up on your passions, your dreams, anything of that nature. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll start a new trend. And then people will be like, oh yeah, that guy. So trust me, you find something you really like to do, stick at it. Keep up with it. No matter what other people say. But then again, sometimes criticism is good. Just as long as they ain't haters. Thought number 8. Use what you're given, and then make it better. What do I mean? There's this saying that goes, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, you know, you can't just make lemonade with just lemons. You need to get the sugar and the water and all the other ingredients to make lemonade. So, for example, life gives you lemons, you make it better by making lemonade. And so that includes any given situation. So don't look at a situation and go, it's too hard, I can't do it, or is this all I got? Because if you look at it from a different perspective, if you let your creative juices flow and see what you really can come up with what you're given, you'd be amazed. And actually, who knows? You might be the next Thomas Edison and invent something amazing that the world can actually use. So yeah, remember that. Next time the life gives you lemons, make more than lemonade. Whatever that means to you. Thought number 9. There's a quote that goes, jack of all trades. And most people stop there when they hear that quote. But the rest of the quote goes, jack of all trades, master of none. So would you really want to be like okay at a bunch of things, but not really good at any of them? So thought number 9 is, find one thing to be good at. And I mean become really good at it. And once you do, that one thing can be super valuable to you the rest of your life. And I'm not saying don't pursue other things, but I'm saying like make yourself really good at one thing. And doors, and you could even see the world with that one thing. Trust me. Fine example is YouTube creators. I mean, they may not have been good in school, may not have been good at who knows what, but they do one thing on their channel usually, whether it's play video games, search for treasure, makeup, who knows what, but they're doing pretty well for themselves. Lots of viewers, living life, loving life. So that's a fine example. So yeah, that's thought number 9. Become really good at one thing. And finally, thought number 10. Since we're on the topic of sayings, why not? This one goes, every man dies, but not every man lives. So this thought would be, Live a little. Do something you wouldn't do. Go explore. See the world. Go to your favorite ice cream place. Get that cup of coffee with a friend. Call that person you haven't seen in years. Take a jet ski ride. Go boating. Go by the lake. Do what makes you happy. Because really, with the day-to-day dross of work and school and everything else, you just need to enjoy life sometimes. So I hope these 10 things have been useful for you. If not, they certainly have for me. And yeah, who knows? Come up with your own. Until next time, 10 Thoughts About Life.